Well, hello, Southport Square residents. This is your Executive Director, Brian Hess, with another episode of Around the Square. So we have all kinds of stuff going on the campus right now, and so I'm hopeful to give you an update briefly here about the blue team and kind of where they're at and the landscaping and where they're at. But before we do that, I did want to start with a little COVID update. And I know we kind of threw COVID out the window a couple of weeks ago when they said that, public health emergency was over, but we did have a couple of increased cases around our campus, so just wanted to let everybody know. We do right now have 11 positive residents and 1 positive staff member. That is all over in our Harbor Health Center building. So right now in the assisted living, memory care, or skilled nursing, if you do enter that building, please just make sure that you have a mask on as you go to visit with residents. And if for any reason that you are going to visit somebody and they are COVID positive, the nursing team will let you know if you need to take any additional precautions. So anyway, just wanted to share with you all, we do have 11 positive residents and 1 positive staff member on our campus currently. So anyway, besides that, wanted to get into a little bit of the update on what's going on with the blue team and kind of where we are through the process. I know you all have seen a lot of those big lifts, and now we've seen a lot of semi-trucks coming on campus delivering supplies and things like that. So currently, right now, the interior drywall work that the blue team crew has been working on in most of the resident apartments, most of that is complete. We still have a few residents just getting the final touches being done. They are still working in quite a few common area spaces inside the building. So they do anticipate still about 3 to 4 weeks of wrapping up in all of the common area spaces, which would be places like the dining room, and there's some baseboards that still need to be put in and things like that. So they are working through and hopeful to get finished with all of those little outstanding items over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Replacement for any damaged ceiling tiles or missing ceiling tiles in resident apartments, those have been started and those have been completed. So if you still have any ceiling tiles missing inside your apartment, either in your kitchen or in your bathrooms that were as a result of the storm, if you still have any that are missing, please just let the front desk know, and the blue team will be checking with the front desk periodically to see if there's any outstanding items. So when you see this, if you're watching this, please let the front desk know. They'll make sure they come up and resolve any outstanding ceiling tiles that are still missing at this point. But most of those should be replaced at this time. Also, for any residents that do have flooring that was damaged during the storm, the blue team should have been in touch with you already to start talking about the flooring options that'll be available and the color selection and things like that. They are still thinking that the vendor is about 2 weeks out before they're going to start. Once they do start, they anticipate it'll be about a month or so that they'll be able to get through all of those flooring. So they are going to send us a schedule as soon as the vendor gives them their schedule. They will send us a schedule, and we will share it with those residents that have flooring, so you know when they're going to be in your apartment. And if we need to move you out for a period of time, we'll work on that coordination and getting you into a guest suite during that period of time. Also, windows and Lanai replacement. So we are still waiting for permitting from the county to move forward with any of the window and Lanai replacements. So that is still on pause until we get that final permit from the county. However, the revinyls and rescreening, which has started in the Gables West building, they are currently on the 2nd floor. They will continue to work through that 2nd floor and then down to the 1st floor. If you've already had the work done in your apartment and you are missing a vinyl panel, the blue team will be coming back to replace those all together. So first they started with just revinyling and rescreening. They're going to come back and do a new frame, build a new frame, and put a new frame in with the vinyl or screen, whichever is missing. So if you are missing a panel, please know that they're going to come back and make sure that they get those taken care of for you. Our roofers have been working very diligently. If you've seen them up there on Gables East, they're just plugging away, trying to dodge the raindrops and stay as cool as possible throughout the day. But they are wrapping up the last of the shingles on Gables East. They anticipate about another week or so to have that completed. The only gable that will not be completed is in the L wing, where we had some significant damage where some roofing peeled off the top of the building. They do have to wait for the interior construction to be permitted, and so they can build some of that framework back, and then they're going to put that plywood back up there and the rest of the shingles. So that is still just a temporary fix at this time, and as soon as we get the permit to move forward, we'll get that shingle roof back on up there. The rest of the building shingles will be complete in about a week. After they finish the shingle roofs, they are going to be moving along to be doing the flat roofs on our campus. And when they get into the flat roofs, those are going to be Some of the roofs, our Harbor Health Center has quite a few. They're going to start in our Harbor Health Center. Then they're probably going to go over to our chiller buildings in the back of the campus behind Gables West and Gables East. And then they will move into the village where we have a couple of flat roofs there. And then they'll come back to Gables West and Gables East and finish the flat roofs. So the good thing about the flat roofs is that they don't have to put nails into the flat roof in order to adhere it to the building. So they actually use a heat seal and seal it down to the building. So you won't have the banging on the roof like you did previously. You won't have things like nails coming off and getting in car tires, things like that. So our goal is that it'll be a little bit more manageable for them doing those flat roofs. Most of the loud work has been or will be completed within this week. Painting and soffit work on the carports has been completed. However, we did have the vendor go back and refasten some of those soffits underneath the carports as we didn't feel they were secured enough. And so I apologize if some folks had to move their cars again for a second or third time as they went back up in there and resecured those soffits, but they should be working through that and finalizing that here in a week or so. We should be complete with that project. And the painters are continuing right now in the Gables West building. They're working right outside my office here as we speak. So if you've seen some of the paint already in the town hall area or the village area is been mostly completed. They're working on Gables West now on the D wing, and then they're going to move around to each of the specific wings. You'll see that they kind of tape up one wing at a time with plastic and tape. That is a lot of plastic, by the way.
But a lot of tape.
A lot of tape.
Yeah,
yes.
I should have invested in some tape. Yeah.
Seriously. But they will be taping that up when they're working on that wing. It'll be a couple of days. They'll be able to finish that wing and then pull that plastic back down. So if your window gets covered up, it will only be a couple of days. It still will be able to see the light. It's just not going to allow you to see through it fully because it is clear plastic that's up on the wings there. Also, moving along, getting to my notes where I'm at. So fencing and electrical, last piece. So fencing and electrical still out there pending right now. That'll probably be some of the last that occurs. We do have an electrician that's working on some of the lights just to try to get those that are already standing to get them back in operations. But some of those where we've had to completely replace a light post, that will kind of be done toward the end of the project. The flagpoles, so they did take our old flagpoles down this week, and so we were hopeful that the flagpoles were replaced on Saturday, this past Saturday, which did not occur because they didn't arrive on campus in time. So they do anticipate them to be done Friday this week. So while you're watching this, or if you get it a day early, or if you watch it a couple of days later, it should be Friday, the 23rd of June is when they're hopeful to have those flagpoles here and installed at the front of our campus there at the roundabout. So excited to get those in place and get our flags flying again. And then landscaping. So if you've seen quite a bit of work on the campus, they've chewed up a lot of areas getting ready for new landscaping. They've put in a couple of new trees. If you noticed, our oak trees went in out on Westchester, which look amazing,
beautiful,
except they're all brown. So they are waiting. Their arborist is coming Friday, the 23rd of June. The arborist will be here. They're going to make a determination whether those trees will make it or not, and then they're going to determine whether they have to take those out and put new ones in or not. That is all covered under the nursery that provided them, so it's not out of our pocket or out of Mainscape, our landscaping vendor. They contracted with a nursery to bring those here and put them in. So we will be working through that. I'm hopeful those will be good because they're nice and tall. I like the size of those, and hopefully we'll be able to keep those. But they are going to make a determination whether those will make it or not. As you go around campus, if you do see any other plants that look like they've wilted or they're dying, as they go through and put new landscaping in, they already anticipate that they're going to lose some of that as they plant new stuff. Sometimes it just gets shocked too much, or it can't make it through the replanting, or maybe it's in some poor soil. But they will be going through, when all of it is planted at the very end, they will determine those that need to be replaced, and they'll go back and replace them all. So if you see stuff on campus right now, we know it's there. They're watching all of that. There's a lot that they're hand watering still and working through, but they will get back to replace those down the road. But they are still working in the main entrance by our front signs out on Westchester Boulevard, all the way up to the flagpole area, up into those two fountains by the town hall. And then they're also going to be working on the east and west porticos. I believe by next week you'll see some stuff going into those areas as well. So some really great stuff going on from a landscaping standpoint.
Where are the crepe myrtles going?
So crepe myrtles, there's some out by the main entrance on Westchester. There's also some up here by the fountains by Town Hall. So they've got them kind of speckled throughout the campus in different locations.
Okay.
So
They just haven't changed color yet. I haven't
not
noticed
yet.
it. Yeah.
There's one out in the front by the entrance that has some color on it right now. Just one of the trees has some color on it. I noticed coming in the other day. Not all of them have color yet, but they will start the fertilizer process on those as well, which will help them to flower a little bit later.
Great,
so,
great.
Yeah. And then Gables East. So furniture was delivered and installed last week. We still have some items that were on back order that didn't come, or that some things were damaged upon arrival. So there's some replacements and stuff. I am walking that building in the next week here, and we'll be determining if there's any other needs that are needed throughout the building. So I know I've had feedback from some residents on wanting a table here, a chair here, a lamp here, whatever it might be. But we will make sure that we kind of go through and configure the building in the way that we need it to be set up. It is not going to be an exact replacement of everything. So if you used to have a specific chair in a specific location, that chair might not be there anymore, but we will have something similar in that location or that area. That was all planned out by our designers based on the layout of that building. We also are waiting on our artwork and our window treatments that also I thought were going to be delivered with the furniture, and it was not. So we are still just waiting on that to arrive. We anticipate that within the next couple of weeks, and those will be installed as soon as that comes in. That is all under the same vendor as well. And then our pool air conditioner. So as much as I would love to say, like, yes, it's there, it's June, it's supposed to be in, we still haven't gotten the delivery of the product yet. So we are waiting on that air conditioner to be delivered. I'm just waiting on a feedback from our vendor that's producing that air conditioner for us. But they did commit to a June timeframe, so I'm very hopeful that we'll see that here in the next week. But more to come on that in the next episode of Around the Square. And then the last thing I just wanted to share with you before I jump into all the fun that took place this week is that next week, SMETA has a wonderful summer wellness week planned. So I hope that you get the opportunity to come out. We have stuff planned all week long, some fun, exciting stuff, but it's a great opportunity to think about wellness, total body wellness, from mind, spirit, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, you name it. SMETA is going to have something for it that week. So, and on Friday will be our wonderful Summer Wellness Week Carnival, where yours truly will be sitting in a dunk tank in my wonderful swimsuit, just waiting for you all to come out and dunk me. So please, I dare you, come on out and dunk me, please. I can't wait to get wet. It is so hot out there these days. I will love it if you dunk me in that tank. So next Friday, plan on that. That will be June 30th, I believe. Friday, June 30th. So please, hopefully you'll get the opportunity to participate in some of the events throughout the week, and then come on out on Friday and see if you can dunk me in that tank. So, all right, without any further ado, I hope you enjoy this episode of Around the Square. Thank you.
Well, hello everyone with Around the Square. Today I'm here with our executive chef, Jared Lydell. Hi, Jared.
Hi, how we doing?
I'm doing okay. So, Jared, you're here to talk about the comment cards, if you will. It's the kiosks that residents can leave comments about the dining experience that they had, and they can base it on appearance, service, quality.
Yep, location, service time, whether it's lunch or dinner, those types of things.
Okay, and then this is not something that is not monitored. So this is on real time, correct? Yes. So if a resident goes into the dining room and has an experience, they leave a comment on the kiosk, you will see their comment instantaneously.
Correct.
Okay. Now, this program that you have, you look at this every day?
Every day in the morning. Yep.
Okay. And what kind of information does it share with you?
So this program is fantastic. It's called My Customer Voice. So anything that you put in that kiosk gets sent to me immediately in real time. What's great about this is I can narrow down. So say you leave an anonymous comment, which you have the ability of doing, saying that the soup, for instance, was warm and to-go containers were barely full. Say it's a bad comment. You can leave that. That tells me, okay, there's an issue. It tells me the location. of where that issue took place, around the time that issue took place. So I can actually narrow down things to the exact date and time so I can fix those problems. Now, this is nice because it compiles everything, all the information, community-wide in one location for me to get a snapshot of. So I can go in here and say, I know where the issue is, I know how to fix it. Say you want to leave a comment or want to get a feedback or follow-up. You can put your number in there. You can put your email in there. And I actually will call you back within 24 to 48 hours. This is something I'm very adamant about using for the simple fact that I can't fix what I don't know, and this tells me everything I need to know. And a lot of people don't feel comfortable telling it right to the person or saying it in front of other people.
Right.
So this is something you can do from the comfort of your own home. You can do it at the kiosks. It gives us an overall food quality rating, so I can see community-wide how good our food quality is. Menu variation, I can see that. Staff attentiveness, I can see how good the staff is. Overall, how well we're doing. I can also narrow it down even further and go by location. So I could go to Gables West, narrow it down to just Gables West, and I could figure it out from there. Same with Gables East, as well as Health Harbor. So it's a great tool.
Wow. Now you you had a graph that was up here before I started recording that showed you where you could pinpoint not necessarily a bad day, but a problem area that you see a trend at, and now you can go to that particular day and really dissect that day as to what the problem was and try to rectify it.
100%.
So show me an example of what you did there. So
I just scroll down on my main page, and it breaks everything down. I can go daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly.
let me just zoom in on this because I found that interesting. And residents might find that interesting too. Okay, so this is a daily, so there's a daily, so we start on Wednesday to Tuesday.
Yep.
So for this whole week. Now, out of that whole week, if I'm looking at this correctly, Thursday, why is there a big dip down there? What happened there?
We're at a 73%. So something on that day caused it to drop. So it would be food quality. Meal was delicious, temperature appropriate. That was one of the comments. But I can tell there's a 73% quality on that. So I can basically zoom in on that day and click on that day and go directly to there on Tuesday.
And it shows you the...
and I can determine what happened or why that is so low. And I actually already investigated that, and that is from... I can't see it.
Yeah, it's hard to see from an angle like that, isn't it?
It is.
But you can determine if it was a particular dish or a particular server that was an issue that dropped the score. So it takes an So even if you have 3 people for the day that put in their comment cards, that obviously would equal up to 100% for that day. But it takes an average of what the score is, and then that's what it'll give you. Okay.
So, like, for instance, I know it was the chicken dish that day. On 6/15, that was the Tuesday, chicken was very dry. So I know chances are they probably overcooked that chicken.
In Gables West, because I'm looking at it, and the chicken was excellent in Gables East.
Yep.
Or was that a different day?
That was actually a different day.
Oh, okay. But on the 15th, the chicken was dry. That person gave
Gables
3
West.
stars.
Yep.
And so that reduced the score.
Yep, the overall score. So that would give me my inkling to saying, okay, was there something wrong with the oven? Did a cook overcook something? That helps me narrow it down and fix that situation.
Oh, that is a fantastic tool. Yeah. And this goes really in depth, so it's a lot more functional than, say, a handwritten note.
Correct.
That someone has to type in or physically read to see what the problem is, and by that time there's nothing to compare it to,
and it's too late. I can't do anything about it.
Correct. But this in real time, you can correct it instantaneously. Wow, that is fantastic. Now you use this, I have seen you on this several times, but you use this daily.
Yes.
And you get notification, I assume, through your email.
Yep.
And while you're out and about, you just set a time
Mm-hmm.
aside to
Basically, when I
review
first
all
come
of
in the
this?
morning, I look at it and it tells me, okay, where do I need to focus my attention today? And that's how I kind of determine, okay, well, I know that maybe Gables West is struggling on something. So I can go to that kitchen, monitor things for the day, and figure out, okay, what did we do wrong? How can we correct it and move forward? So every issue I can react to. It's when I don't have these and I have to go through paper comment cards. That's why I like comment cards, but the paper ones don't do this. They
Right.
don't have the ability to tally everything up and really narrow things down. This cuts my time in half.
Right.
From having to do that manually.
Yeah, and focus more on the food rather
Correct.
than the administrative part of
Correct.
it. Yeah. And now, this you can take care of the back of the house. Do you also oversee the front of the house? When I say front of the house, that means the dining staff, because that does have the dining staff members on there. So who would handle that?
Pelagia handles that, so I work directly with her. I know she also has access to this. And like I said, this is our lifeline. This is what we depend on to help us because we can't be everywhere at once.
Right.
This is a way where we can.
Ah, okay. So if there is an issue on the front line, that gets notified to
Yep.
Pelagia. If it's on the back of the house, you're
We're notified of everything that goes on, so we see the big picture. So that way we can work together collaboratively as a team and get it done.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank
So,
you.
Jared, you also mentioned that you do audits for your kitchens. What does that mean?
So I do a daily kitchen audit. Well, right now it's weekly, but I'm going to be going to daily. What that means is I walk through the kitchens. It asks me certain questions like food and beverage quality standards. I take pictures of the food. I take pictures of the coolers. How is their cleanliness? Are they doing what they need to be doing as far as their temperature logs? We monitor everything. Everything has some type of log attached to it. The coolers, I monitor those temperatures 3 times a day. Food, we temp the food as soon as we put it on the line and as soon as it's done cooking. We temp it both times. Our sanitation buckets, we're adamant about it. We're very clean. We change those every 2 hours. And this asks me all of that. And then I also have to provide documentation of those items being done. So this can basically give me my compliance as far as each kitchen goes. So I would assign, if something wasn't up to my standards, I can assign it to that sous chef that's responsible for that kitchen, and they have to provide documentation saying that that problem is corrected.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. This is a neat little gadget and a very useful tool, I would imagine, for your department. And we're going to go and review how to put in a comment on the kiosks. So I'm here with Chef and Kristen.
Hi.
Hi. Now you're going to show, you are going to show us how to leave a comment based on that QR code that is on the kiosk.
Okay, so first you're just gonna open your camera and you just point it to it and it's gonna pop that up and you just click on it and it'll take you right to the website.
It takes you right to the website to leave the comment.
Yep, and then you just hit let's start and then you can do it.
Okay, and there they have, so it's that QR code is
Programmed for this
apparently
building.
programmed for Gables West.
Yep.
Yes.
So you can start doing that. Now, let me ask you something. If, do they have to scan that QR code every day that they want to leave a comment?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
you-
what gives them that page.
Yep.
You can also bookmark it into your favorites onto your phone if you know how to, or I can help you do that so you don't have to scan the QR code every time.
Oh, okay. Yes, that would be great.
What happens if their camera isn't QR compatible? There's a trick.
You should be able to just type in the
You go to My Field
yes.
Audits onto the
and
the
put that into the browser. Yes. Is
But
there
I don't
another
want
trick?
to type that in.
Okay, what
There's
is
an
the other
easier
trick?
way. Go to Google on your
Okay.
phone. Show them how to get to Google.
I gotta
Go to
find it.
Google.
You click on it, scroll it right over, and there should be a link that pops up. And you just click on that link, it takes you right there.
So that is a way residents, if it does not work through their camera, they
Correct.
can use it through the Google camera
Mm-hmm.
on their
Google
phone.
or Bing, any of those search engines.
Any of the
have
search
that.
engines that
Yep.
it would be on their phones.
Yep.
All right, fantastic. Well, everyone get busy commenting because they need to know if they're doing a great job and what you as residents need for them to do for you. So,
We look forward to hearing from you.
awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're giving Vanna White a run for her money.
Oh.
Look at you holding that page. Look at that. Kristen and Sherry are here from dining.
Hi.
Hi. And Kristen, Sherry benefits from the cards, and so do you, as far as the comments from the residents.
Yes, ma'am.
But Sherry is not familiar with how this works. So would you please show Sherry how to leave a comment
Sure.
that will help Sherry's department in the back of the house do better services for the residents.
Of course.
All right,
So
come on,
we'll come over
Sherry.
here.
All right, so the kiosks are here. Now,
kiosks.
this one was off when we came over, but you were able to just hit that little button and it came right on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's see how simple this is.
So we'll just hit start.
Mm-hmm.
And you would select if you were a resident or a friend or family. I'll just go that I'm a resident, and you'll pick what meal period we're doing. So we'll do lunch, and then you just rate it. So the food quality was amazing, the menu variety phenomenal.
Great job, Sherry. I'm doing our best.
The staff has been great here.
Always.
The overall atmosphere has been wonderful. Now, if you ever want to go into more depth about it, you can hit comment and you can type up a comment of anything, if how well you really liked it or anything like that.
Okay, and that microphone comment, that I think was what would, what does that
there,
do?
so that is if you don't want to type it, you can just talk to it and it'll type it up.
Testing, testing, testing. You're welcome. Neat. And then I would just hit done, and now that is my comment.
Yes.
On there.
And then after you get done, I think that's all. Yep, you would just hit submit.
Oh, how wonderful is that? And that gets done instantaneously, and the chef gets that information, and he can do what he needs to do, make the adjustments for the day or that meal service or the corrective anything or praise.
Okay. And now what about from their phones?
Yes, we covered that already.
Yep, we did that one. We already
You're a
did that
little
video.
late to the show.
Sorry, I was busy in the kitchen.
All right, well, again, thank you so very much for all that you do here, both of you. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Food kitchen. What is there to eat here? I don't know.
This happens to be one of the finest restaurants in New York. They serve only health foods here. The meals are all highly vitaminized and planned by a dietary specialist.
Yeah, but what about
Good health to you, madam.
Good health to you.
Good health to you, sir.
and good health to you?
I'll have a table in just a moment.
Yes. Health to you. What was that? Good health to you. Look, Doris, I don't want to eat here. I mean, let's not experiment, huh? I'm hungry now. I don't want to experiment. If I eat someplace else, maybe I'll experiment with you. But look, why don't we go to Pepito's, huh? We can get those nice spiced snails, you know, and then we can get those hot tamales with the red sauce, and then we can have the some more snails, and then we can have some pickles with the hot mustard, and we can have the spiced sausages, you know. After all, why take chances with your stomach? I don't know what
Pepito's. That's just the trouble with you, Charles, stuffing all that poison in your stomach. One meal here, and you see how much better you'll feel. One meal, that's
Look,
all.
I don't want to feel better after a meal. I want to feel full. Now, if I go to Pepito's and make a meal after the meal, it's what? I know I ate.
Charles, you're gonna thank me for bringing you here. These dietetic foods add years to your life. They give you vim and vigor. Look.
What?
See that couple over there, right there on the side?
Which one's the dough?
Right there.
Yeah.
They have been eating here for years. Now, how old would you say he is?
Maybe around 28, 29 years old.
84.
I mean, the guy with the crew haircut.
Mm-hmm.
84 years old. Boy, kept himself in good shape, I'll say that. It turned out all right, too. Look at a young chick with him.
That's his mother.
That's
Good health to you, madam. Good health to you, sir.
Good health to you.
And good health to you. Good health.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Well, I hope the food is good, because I'm starved.
Well, let's dig in.
What's the matter with you? People look at you, it's not nice. I mean, can't you wait till the waiter comes?
Charles, these are health food hors d'oeuvres. They're the blossoms of the Palapaka plant.
The Palahuka water?
The Palapaka plant, they're loaded with sodium oxide. Very good for your ankles. Try one. And if you like them, I'll get a bouquet. We'll keep them around the house for snacks.
That'll be good.
Did you like it?
Oh, boy! Look, Doris, the next time we go out, we'll eat separately. I'll eat at Pepito's, and you can eat at the Botanical Garden somewhere.
Cultivate a taste for these things, darling. Wait till you taste the other dishes. You'll love
Your
them.
menu? Did you enjoy your palapaka?
Oh, delicious
The
as always.
Palapakas, yeah.
Vegetable protein derivative. Yeast extract, low sodium manganese salad. I can't make up my mind. Everything sounds so yummy.
Yeah.
What are you going to have, Charles?
I don't know. What would you suggest, Doctor?
Well, how about a nice vitamin B1, B2, B3, C, D, and H dinner for two? It's very nice.
Oh, that sounds like too much for me.
Yeah.
I'll just have the homogenized bone meal, wheat germ, and a side order of glucose.
I'm sorry, madam, but glucose doesn't come with the wheat germ. I could let you have Crotos.
Oh, I don't like Crotos. Have you any Fleur-Toast?
Not on Fridays. No Floritos on Fridays. How about a nice dish of Ceratos?
All right, I'll have Ceratos with a birch bark dressing.
Certainly.
Birch bark.
One Ceratos with birch bark dressing, and you, sir?
I'll have an elm tree on rye.
I'm sorry, sir, but elms are out of season.
You serve them here. I know that, yeah. Well, I don't know. What would you suggest I have?
Well, how about a nice penicillin pudding?
Penicillin pudding? You set it with a hypodermic, or you take it nasally? What do you do?
Darling, why don't you have a steak?
Steak? Sure. Where? Where's the steak?
Right there.
Steako. A vitality steak made of broccoli germ, asparagus gluten, carrot dextrose, and celery.
And with that, you get two vegetables.
Oh, I need them very much.
It looks like real steak.
Look, I don't want anything that looks like real steak. I want real steak. When I have to pay for it, I have to pay for it with real money. So if I want a steak, I have to pay for it with real money. I want a real steak.
They don't serve meats here.
Well, then let's go somewhere else. Hey, what is he eating? I'll have that spaghetti. I'll have that, yeah.
That's not spaghetti, sir. That's spaghetti. Cabbage extract and cauliflower derivative. It looks like spaghetti, so we call it spaghetti.
Well, I'll have a veal kitlet with some ravioli on the side.
Yes, sir. One veal kitlet with one ravioli.
You save it here? Yeah.
We go with pussy willow dressing.
Yeah, bring the pussy willows with the ravioli. Might as well. Pussy willows with the ravioli. Look, I hope this food is good, dear, because I'm really starved.
Keep
you know
an
what I mean?
open mind, Charles.
Yeah.
There you are, madam. Here's your birch bark dressing. Pussy willow. Your implements.
Thank you. There we go.
And good health to you.
And good health to everybody. There we go. Da-da-da.
Look at this beautiful needlework from Wanda Bell. This is on display in the Gables West lobby. Just look at that. And she did that just recently, 2023. Isn't that beautiful? Great work. She does a great job.
Every time I look in the holy book, I want to tremble. When I read about the part where the carpenter cleared the temple. For the buyers and sellers were no different than what I professed to be. And it causes me shame to know we're not the people we should be. Put your hand in the hand of the man who stilled the water. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently by putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Who's that yonder dressed in red? Children that Moses led. Who's that yonder dressed in white? Must be the children of the Israelite. I won't sit down. Lord, I can't sit down. I won't sit down. Lord, I can't sit down. I won't sit down. Lord, I can't sit down because I just got to take a look around. Oh, good. All right, let's do it again. Who's that yonder dressed in red? Must be the children that Moses led. Who's that yonder dressed in white? Must be the children of the Israelites. I won't sit down. Lord, I can't sit down. I won't sit down. Lord, I can't sit down. I won't sit down. Lord, I can't sit down. Because I just got to heaven, got to take a look around. Whoa, that was good. You caught right on.
Happy birthday, Abby! All right, I'm going to sing to you. You ready? It's going to be awkward.
Sorry.
Okay. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. That's it.
Thank
See,
you.
I didn't torture you too long. So you're
appreciate it.
21. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And what are you going to go do now? Right?
No.
You're not going to go get crazy?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you going to work tomorrow?
I am going to work tomorrow.
All right. Well, we'll see you.
See you.
And we'll all be very loud when you're all hungover from your 21st birthday. Bye, Abby.
Bye. Have a great day.
You too, honey. Looky what we have here. The toy maker. Hi, Don. You've made a crane.
Yeah.
So this is what you were working on last week
Yeah.
in the shop. And, oh, look, it's got things that spin. Oh, I'm so excited. How's this work?
Well, now you got it up too far.
Oh,
Now
I
you
got
gotta
too
let
far.
come
You got to
down.
pull it down?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So it actually works. So if I turn this, it raises that up.
Then you got it unplugged. There you go.
Okay. And then if I raise this one, look at this. You turn, and it's actually lifting with my little finger. Oh, that is so fun. It actually works. It's taking my hole puncher for a ride. Look at that. And then it swivels,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You can.
I don't want to let go because then I'll break my, we got to have little men on the ground here to. But isn't that neat? Yeah, the whole thing swivels. So what are you going to do with this one?
I don't have the faintest idea. I just put it on the shelf.
Oh, there's a lot of contractors around right now that
Yeah.
I'm sure they have
I got the
offices
other
that they
big
would
one
love
yet,
stuff
too.
like this.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still
but-
got the big one.
I want one.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is perfect to hold my hole puncher.
And the wheels, don't forget the wheels now.
Oh yeah, all the wheels that you made. Yep, and these even are axles,
yeah.
swivel. Yeah,
Yeah, it actually, well, what do they call it? Suspension.
Suspension. All right. And how long did it take you to make this one?
I don't know.
Well, I saw you fiddling around with it last
Yeah,
week, and you had
well-
majority of it done.
Yeah.
You had this wasn't attached to this,
I
but
made
this
it,
part
I made
was.
it while we were working on the shop.
Oh, when you were painting, this was.
In between times. So,
Well, you did a fantastic job. This is really fun. I love all these working tool toys that you have here. These are really fun. Well, thanks for sharing, Don. I'm gonna get my
hole
thank
puncher.
you. Yes, that's right at perfect level. Yeah. Okay, so I have turned your invention into something I think you should utilize. If you take this contraption out to the dock and you hook it up just right, and you could hook a fish. And you can reel it right in. I think this is great.
That way it's got two purposes.
Yeah, see? You got to find it. You can play and fish at the same time. Mina, you look adorable.
We are ready to rock and roll.
You ready to rock and roll?
Come on here.
What do we got, Katie? Look at Katie. Oh, how cute. Oh, look at these lovely ladies.
We are all ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll. So this is the rock and roll pizza with the men, right?
Yeah. The fun will be if we are able to get the guys on the dance floor today, rocking and rolling.
Are you really going to get these men?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to take bets on that. I don't think I've ever seen Bill Carlin. You're going to get Charlie? You're going to get Charlie on the dance floor? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh. Go, Charlie! Woo-hoo! All right. Charlie dancing back to his pizza. whisper in your ear?
She's gonna pay my rent for 3 months.
Oh, and that's what got you dancing.
Yeah, for dancing.
All right, well, you heard it here, folks. Smita said, by Charlie's voice here, you sure Smita said that?
I'm pretty sure. I had to interpret a little bit of it.
All right, I'll check with Smita.
Okay.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Miss Dawn. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Sandy, I love what you've done to the place.
Well, thank you.
That piece of equipment just accentuates the desk so beautifully.
I try my best.
You know, you're such a diva. And
Well, thank you.
You really are. What's going on here?
Well, we're trying to repair and do our painting and all that
Okay,
stuff.
so they're doing a repair. Oh, they hung the chandelier back up.
Oh, yes.
And they repaired the ceiling. Okay,
Yes.
so this piece of machinery that's been beeping on and off all day will be out of here soon, it looks like.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, and oh, here's the driver now. You coming to take it away?
No driver, no.
Here we are in the Gables West lobby where we have a vendor. Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
And what do you have here?
Here we have some handmade soaps.
Ooh.
I've got chopsticks, deodorant, lotions, foaming hand soap, bar soaps, the loofahs, and soap savers.
Very nice. Oh, soap saver. So you put the bars of soap in there.
Right.
And it suds it up, huh?
Keeps it from dissolving quickly.
All right. Very nice. Smells nice. All right, and over here we have some more vendors. We have paparazzi jewelry, $5 jewelry.
$5 jewelry.
Get
Come on down.
out of here! Wow.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, I see that. Look at these beautiful wares. Oh, pretty. Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, and then we have these beautiful, beautiful. This one is my absolute favorite. Look at that pendant. Let's see if we can get it to come in clearer. But it's got scale. It's like a scale. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. And look, we have an owl here. Look at that from the
Peace River
Peace
Wildlife.
River Wildlife. And what's the name of that bird?
This is Moby.
Moby?
Moby, M-O-B-Y. He's a barred owl. The barred owls are named for the bar-like markings on their feathers.
Are you saying bar or barred?
B-A-R-R-E-D.
Oh, barred.
Yes, they're a whole
okay.
different type of bird than the barn owl.
Oh.
Barn owl is smaller and whiter than the barred owl.
Aww.
And the biggest owl we have here in Florida is the great horned owl, quite a bit bigger than Moby.
And he's native to Florida, you said?
Yes, he is. He's
Oh.
all up and down the East Coast, most of the U.S. except for the arid states like New Mexico. And,
Oh. Now, is he supposed to be sleeping during the day?
he is, but they're so adapted to our schedule because he's been with us since he was just 2 weeks old.
Oh, okay.
So we've-
All right, well, I have something very important to ask him. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
He said I would just eat the Tootsie Roll Pop whole.
A 1, a 2, a 3. Well, he is beautiful. Thank you for bringing him.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and they have the Peace River Wildlife Center here that's located at Ponce de Leon Park, correct? Down in town, Punta Gorda. It's just an absolutely marvelous place, and they run on donations, so it is fantastic to see them out here today. And who do we have here? We have another vendor.
We do. We are out of Fort Myers. We are I Want That Yummy, nearly famous treats and breads. We have Asiago bread, banana muffins, all manner of chocolate, and our nearly famous bacon cheddar cookies. It's the best
Bacon cheddar cookies?
It's the best thing you haven't eaten yet. It's savory maple bacon and sharp cheddar cheese. We have samples as well if you want to try it.
Ooh, well, I will be coming back for those.
Thank you.
Wow, it does look yummy. Very nice.
We are
very
tempting the
nice.
masses until this afternoon.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming to Southport and showing us what you have here, and much luck to you.
Thank you for having us.
All
Hi
right.
there.
And here we have the lovely Laura. How are you, my love? This is Pepper's grandma. I got Pepper from Laura, my beloved dog.
That's awesome.
Yes. And
Two of them are a mixture of what Pepper.
yeah, Pekingese Shih Tzu. Yeah.
That's awesome. I was just admiring the beautiful artwork. It's pretty incredible.
Doesn't she make some amazing things?
Yeah, my favorite is the WD-40 and the gunk engine degreaser cups.
Tumbler?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That is like so cool.
Yeah, you can
Right up my
hide your
alley.
drinking in your garage and
then
your
I don't
wife
have-
will never find out.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about getting my cup dirty because it's already dirty to start with.
I love
And I
that.
got a good deal on them. They're only $15.
Oh, this one, the
pretty
hand
incredible.
cleaner. How's that? That's pretty
Love
neat.
it. Love it.
Oh, these are nice. Lori, you make all of these things. Wow.
And then there's towels and pot holders over here.
You've come a long way since I first met you with this. I mean, really, you had just a small little stand.
And it was just cricket stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't any of this.
Yeah, you've really evolved in your crafting. Good for you. I think this is wonderful. So support this home business, local business. These are wonderful. These are license plates for your car and or walker. Now, would someone, if I got a license plate, would you be able to customize it? Like on
Not
top?
here, but I could.
You could. You could do a special order. All right.
Yep,
These are
Anything,
beautiful.
even the tumblers I can customize.
I like these ruffles, some feathers. Now these are these are drink these are glasses for a straw. Oh, how neat are those?
Kind of thing if you would put a tea light, fairy lights in them.
Yeah, they're
Decoration.
for decorations. These are beautiful. Thank you for coming out to Southport.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're out here at the village area in the flagpoles, and we have the Fat Point Jerky for dogs, and Anna's empanadas, yum. And then just look at that sign that says "End Alzheimer's." You're fine.
Get in your way. I'm
No,
with
you're fine.
Alzheimer's. I need to take a picture of the end alls. Sorry.
All right, and then we have "End Alzheimer's." And let's go to the farmers market. This is our first annual farmers market here at Southport Square. And I say first annual when it actually should just be the inaugural. Good morning, Karen.
Welcome to Southport.
Yes, are you being a wonderful ambassador today?
Yes, I'm trying.
Isn't
And it's
this
fun.
wonderful?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. There's so much going on.
Yeah, I
And
can't get
there's
over the turnout.
Music in the town hall.
Mm-hmm,
What
yeah.
could be happy that?
It's a little too early for me to go join the food trucks, but I can't wait to go see what they have.
Even rum tasting. That's
Rum tasting?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go there. We gotta go.
right there. Over there.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have arepas. Nice. I love these.
Is that good?
How
I
are
keep
you?
looking at them.
They're delicious.
Oh, I have to.
They are sweet with cheese. It's very good. It's very, very good. All right, and we have the distillery here. Wicked Dolphin Spirits. Look at that. How nice is that?
$21.99.
We have a CAB store. And here we have the Alzheimer's. Hi! You're the reason why we are all here today.
You are, and thank you all so much for participating. We truly appreciate the awareness so that we can spread the word, and you're helping to raise funds for finding that cure. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so they have a booth set up out here outside of Town Hall. For more information, just stop by the booth today. And what do you have here, dear?
We are Kai's Hauling and Junk Removal. We do cleanouts, we clean out your apartment, your garage, whatever you need. We do landscaping as well. So
Oh, wow.
tons of stuff. Very versatile. versatile. So
Oh.
even if you need to just move an appliance, we got you.
Oh, fantastic. I'm always looking for that. So, all right, thank you. And then here we have Sandy again. Sandy came in on her day off to come and see.
That's right.
Does Rocky know you're here?
No, ma'am.
Rocky does not know you're here. That's why you have your hat and glasses. You're in incognito.
Yes.
All right, well, no one...
So I'm here to spend all his money.
That's right. Get busy, Rocky. Bye, honey. And we have beautiful art vendors. Hello. Oh, my goodness. Just look at this gorgeous artwork. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Did you do all of this? Wow, fantastic. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this looks like my kind of place. Oh, I love it. Well, much success to you. Good luck today. Here we have more vendors here in the Gables East lobby. We have clothing. Oh, look at these here. Hi. How are you, ladies? We do an in-house television show. Wow, these are beautiful. And thank you very much for coming out to Southport.
Thank you for having us.
This is wonderful. They really enjoy this.
Anyway, so does your
One Putt Designs.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. You have coasters.
Lazy Susan.
Lazy Susan. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Put on your dining table and... Oh, beautiful. That is nice. Now, you make those?
Yep, they're all made in Northport.
Oh, okay. And is that resin coated?
That is resin coated, so it's good. You can put hot or cold on top of them.
Yeah, very durable. Yeah, very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And that's some golf jewelry.
A ball marker cuff. Oh. We do have some golfers here.
Well, our ankle bracelets got best in show at the PGA.
Really? These are ankle bracelets?
Yes.
Huh.
And then these are necklaces too, and they have a magnetic ball marker.
Oh, neat. That is
And that's
neat.
the same way these are. That's a magnet.
Oh, it's a
And we give you
ball
3 so you can change it.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And then I have some inexpensive jewelry over here.
Okay.
Those are clip-on.
I know. My ears are closed up, so I have to.
Oh, that is something special. We never have
I got
clip-ons.
these all together because I thought I'm going to bring them here for
I
any
think it's a
ladies.
good idea.
Oh, that's a wonderful
I looked
idea.
them over there. I don't.
All right. And then we have more vendors down here. What do we have here? Let's see. Oh, what a beautiful display here. Hello, ladies. Thank you for coming to Southport. Oh, look at these gorgeous treasures here. Lovely. Oh, I love the Christmas tree. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that charcuterie board. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. And we have more vendors over here having jewelry. Susie, did you find anything good?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
All right. Well, just in time
That's
for 4th
right.
of July.
And
Yeah.
she's moving, Judy is going to move in.
Oh, you're moving. Oh,
It's this lady.
Judy.
And she'll
Okay,
be-
this is the Judy that
Yes.
makes these.
She will
Okay.
be here shortly.
All right. I can't wait to meet her. Soaps and scented items here. Look at this. It smells great over here.
Doesn't it smell good?
Oh, it smells wonderful. softwares over here. Look at this. Well, hello, ladies. How are you?
How are you?
I'm well. Oh, aren't these beautiful? Do you have the accent pillows and the pillowcases?
Yeah.
Blankets?
Homemade blankets, pot holders, table
Table
runners,
Oh,
baby
nice.
towels.
That runner, that's pretty. Now you have it displayed sideways, but I mean,
Yeah, that's the way it is.
That
on the
is-
table. Well, it's supposed to go.
well,
on the
yeah,
thing.
it would be on top
It
of the
depends
table.
on how. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
really
then there's
great.
one
Stick
back
to
there.
the wall. Oh yeah, that's sharp. Very nice. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay, and here we have Walt's table. Look at that. Walter Franz, look at what you have here. Your beautiful woodwork that you make. And is that the bowl you were showing me how you make in the wood shop? Or it's similar? It's similar, right?
Yeah.
All right.
If you get the
It's beautiful.
service sheet, 0 in on that detail.
Zero in on this. Wood turnings and jewelry boxes.
See where it says handcrafted? You have to get close.
Wait, you made that? Miss Southport. Oh, wow. Look at that. Now, I did see you a couple of times tinkering in the wood shop with all those strings. Yeah. I didn't know that's where you were. That is gorgeous. Oh, beautiful, beautiful
That
stuff.
tested my patience.
Yeah, I bet. But look at the shine and the craftsmanship that you do. Wow, you have one heck of a talent. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, is that precious thing for sale?
Nothing for sale.
Nothing's for sale. Well, everything has a price. No? All right, they can't afford it, huh? Well, these are wonderful. Thank you for sharing these. They're gorgeous. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the beer stein. Look at that. I mean, honestly, look at how gorgeous.
And you have, this is what you have.
Oh, that chalice. Look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Beautiful. We have our favorites, Bobby and Doreen. Hi. And they'll be entertaining us a little later. Hi, Smita. We're out here at the sales center. Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dawn.
What you getting? Italian icy?
Yes.
Perfect for today.
I know. It's
Perfect.
cool down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool down.
We have outside the lunchbox. Polish food. Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We have top-notch smokehouse here. That looks delicious. And ice cream. And that has to be Karen McCarty at the ice cream truck. Why am I not surprised that you are at the ice cream truck?
Well, you know, I have to try a cold brew. I've never had one.
Oh, you're getting an iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
Ice cream
nice.
Later.
Oh, very nice. Enjoy.
Thanks. Bye, Dawn.
Bye. Taste of Poland. I have never had a blueberry pierogi. I'm at a loss for words, but I want to try one now. Let's try that. there you have it. If you ever wondered what a blueberry pierogi looks like, this is it. And they give you this little dipping sauce and sour cream for the traditional. These are the sauerkraut, mushroom, and then blueberry pierogies. I mean, look at that. That deserves another bite. I hope all of you enjoyed our farmers market that we had here today. And special thanks to the Alzheimer's Association. We're raising awareness and the delicious, yummy foods. Have a good day.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Around the Square. Hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Oh, Brian.
Yes.
I have a joke for you.
All right, let's hear the joke this week.
All right, well, staying with the dining room theme here. Did you hear about the new restaurant they put on the moon?
No.
It has great food, zero atmosphere.
Oh, yes. I thought you were going to say it's out of this world.
That's a good one, too.
All right. Well, I love that. And yes, we have great atmosphere in our dining rooms just because of all the folks that are in there having a great time. So, well, listen, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Great to see you all. Or are you seeing me?
Which one is it, Brian?
I don't know. Goodbye.
Bye.